This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz,
Hard One Surefoot,
Emily Axford,
Moonshine Sab, and Rachel Ray in the kitchen making up them heroes feasts, y'all.
Yeah, moonshine. And, of course, Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togold V, trying to teach with an inspiring speech.
Ooh, very good. And then we've got, speaking of teaching, we've got Zach Oyama here.
Mavris the Unschooled, Carl's roomie, and the loser of a Frisbee.
Sort of rhymes,
It's a slant.
Yeah.
Or, no.
You missed poetry class.
Whatever. I was outside.
Your tan looks good.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's do a little recap. So last week, you guys set off for Gladeholm, joining Lucanus and his weird worm mount on a quest to join the tournament at the University of Arcane Arts and Sciences. Lucanus told you that as divine casters, you'd technically need an arcane caster in your party to qualify. You just happened to meet one outside of the gates of Gladeholm in a slacker sorcerer named Mavris who was partying with the Crick Elves. Together, you headed into the magical elven city, and Lucanus gave you a tour of the university. He brought you into the Great Hall and showed you the Thinking Cap, the relic for which you'd be competing. A powerful artifact that could mean certain doom if it were to end up in the wrong hands. Lucanus took you up on an offer of huffing some crick water, then showed you a secret passage while he was buzzed. He brought you to a hidden basement below the Great Hall where the dragon Coixis guarded a powerful machine that would allow you to cast a spell on the entire city. Moonshine went to cast guidance on the city folk, which Lucanus...
To be a sweetheart.
To be a sweetheart. But Lucanus quickly counterspelled it, warning that using the device, even for good, was highly illegal. The close call sobered him up, and Lucanus ushered you out of the university. The next day, you all arrived at the tournament, sizing up the competition around you. You got shit from another high elf named Ren, representing the crown, and it almost came to blows before Erdan broke it up. Lucanus welcomed the participants and introduced the first event, which saw you facing off against a ghostly opera singer in a test of dexterity and charisma. After getting beaten up by tables, debris, candelabras, and even a rug, you slowly began buttering up the vain...
I could take a rug.
You started slowly buttering up the vain performer before finally Hard One was able to request a song so that she'd stop singing the Song of Force. The destroyed Great Hall began to come back together until finally you were back where you started with the masters at the front of the room. You looked around you and saw that the competition had already been halved to 16 teams, and that's where we are now. So you guys have just finished the first challenge. There are only 16 teams left, but most of the heavy hitters seem to still be around, like your friend Ren. Good job, everyone.
Do you mean that?
No, seriously, congratulations.
Are you being sarcastic?
We're all on the same side in the end. You see one of the other Gladeholm elves wearing the royal colors just goes over to you guys and goes, I honestly don't know when he's being sincere and when he's not.
Feel free to flip it any time. Door's open.
No. It goes back to the other table. You see Lucanus collapse. Let's give it up for everyone who made it to the second round. We only had one death.
Okay.
You see
I can clap for that, I
Big
guess.
taken out on a gurney by two air elementals. Somebody was clearly set on fire by the candelabras and is just pulled out.
Oh, fuck.
We're hoping to get them to a necromancer. Erdan, why don't you raise dead on them? This person will be vomiting in no time. I promise.
Is it too late to revivify them?
Yes, it's been over a minute.
Darn.
Yes, don't waste your spell slots, son.
It's just, okay. It's not a joke.
Wait, speaking of spell slots, I got right fucked up in that last one, and I'm trying to get some hit points back.
Yeah, so you
I'm
guys
gonna take
can
a peek at Bev's amulet.
Yeah, so you guys can
do.
essentially take a short rest between each round. So keep track of your hit dice. However, Bev's amulet allows you per short rest to use half your hit dice for free, essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm doing that right before I short rest.
So everybody go ahead, use the amulet, see where that
we
gets
should
you.
use the amulet before we short rest at all.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so everybody roll, take your short rests, and use Bev's amulet and such as you kind of take a break in between events. You do see Erdan goes over, the necromancer goes over to the gurney that's carrying out. You see there's a body under a sheet. He lifts it up. You see there's a fried halfling. Erdan.
Candelabra death, not a rug one, huh?
You see he's also
rug- the rug is the real dangerous
he's
thing.
wrapped in a rug. It looks like it was both that got him.
See, I think
It's like
it was
both burn, but which burns worse?
honestly, rug burn, because that burns your pride.
Erdan holds his hand over the halfling, and you see the halfling comes back to life. But Erdan's way of bringing people back to life is like much more painful and awful. And you see this halfling immediately just begins barfing everywhere. And Lucanus goes, "Oh, it's a miracle! Everyone
He's okay.
cheers!"
That's awesome.
If I die, do not let that guy bring me back.
I mean, I don't know. Self-expression comes in all forms. But that's not one.
Just still wrapped in the rug, barfing all over himself. And they take him out on the gurney.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for figuring that one out, hard one especially. I didn't really bring much to the table, but this time I feel like I'm feeling like I got my game face on.
Nah, dude. You were in there. You're the first one that charmed her.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you led the way.
I was just following your lead.
Wow. Mavris takes a step away and is tearing up a little bit. I'm just pumped up. I'm just really pumped up.
I chest bumped you.
Adrenaline. It's just adrenaline.
Like a little bit crying.
Let's go. Let's go, sorcerers. Try and get a chant going.
Sorcerers. Sorcerers.
Starspawn.
I can't help it. It's so catchy.
Look at all Starspawn.
Starspawn.
Eat worms, be worms. Eat worms, be worms.
Wormsorers.
Starspawn. You guys see Lucanus once again take center stage, and he goes, "Yes, Starspawn, sorcerers, we're all very excited for the Tournament de Magie."
I gotta work on that
What's-
shit with him.
What is the what's
No
the
one
translation?
responds. Mage madness. Starspawn.
They're wearing Letterman's jackets, but they're just worms.
Just falling right off them.
Can I grab one of the worms?
You can try.
I want to try and grab one of the worms.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
9
You see
or 8 actually.
8. You go to reach over to the table. You see the Starspawn all pounce on you. Starspawn! Starspawn!
yeah,
Starspawn!
Yeah. I played off being I grabbed the worm like you dropped a worm.
Go ahead and give a deception check.
Please don't fail this.
There we go. Let's give me a 20.
You see the dude takes the worm back. Star spawn.
Respect.
And then goes back and sits at the table.
I toast him with my infinite mug.
He looks up at you and nods. Star spawn.
Beth, say the word. Balnor will play.
Is Balnor here?
No.
He's not in like the stands or anything.
There's no stands here.
Okay.
You guys do see after a little while, Lucanus begins announcing the next event, and he goes, "Please, everyone, follow me, Excelsior!" And you see he once again summons his mana worm and flies
I know that everyone
out the
is
window.
like embarrassed of their dorky dad, but I just feel like I'm taking the fucking pie here.
I think it's still dirty. It's still dirty.
I know. There's dirt underneath
He
all
honestly,
that
like,
squeak.
he doesn't give a fuck.
I know.
true.
It's so obvious that nothing he's doing is landing.
It's kind of like a...
Everyone just looks so embarrassed. Erdan just goes, yes, everyone out. There will be magic brooms for all of you.
Mavericks is just kind of looking away.
Excelsior!
Excelsior. It's kind of like a mid-millennial life crisis, isn't it?
I mean, maybe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if only he could be cool as a fucking guy made of worms, right?
Star spawn.
I've done like a little henna tattoo that says Star Spawn on the inside of my wrist.
Amazing. You guys see magic flying brooms flying from outside, and one flies to each of you, and you see the other teams begin taking off and going out the window.
I straddle it like a pro.
My God. Star spawn.
Beverly gets on it and like instantly goes down like Neville Longbottom style, just like trying to maintain control.
Hell yeah.
Mavericks takes out his turtle wax and he starts waxing the...
You see Erdan goes, "They're all on autopilot, everyone. Just get on your brooms."
Okay.
Excelsior.
I don't trust this thing.
Flies off.
I might need two. I'm pretty thick.
You look like you're 180 pounds soaking wet.
I'm definitely more than that.
You think so?
Crushing sticky.
Half elves aren't normally that heavy.
Hey, neither were humans.
There's some humans that are pretty big. Anyway, see you out there, Excelsior. Erdan flies off. So you guys all follow. You fly out into the open air and you join the rest of the teams. Everyone is hovering over the circular chasm that surrounds the floating castle. And Lucanus addresses the crowd. This next event will pit team against team. Each crew will be paired up against another in a contest that will test your constitution and wisdom. Each of you, warder and wizard, will choose a mount from the simple hippogriff. You see a beastmaster flies in on a hippogriff, this sort of dumb-looking eagle horse that hovers in the air around a bunch of other hippogriffs.
Excelsior.
Looks pretty docile. And Lucanus gestures back to the proud griffin. You see another beastmaster flies in with a bunch of eagle lions hovering proudly, and the dangerous drake. You see a bunch of these blue mini dragons snapping and looking fierce. They crackle with lightning energy. Once everyone has a flying mount, you will battle it out in the air. The first team to knock the other team's champion out of bounds is the winner. This is the out of bounds area. You see he touches the air below him, and a giant arcane barrier appears as like an artificial floor below him. It's all purple. If your champion falls through this, you lose.
I have a question.
Sure.
Are we required to use the steeds provided, or may we use our own?
You see Ren starts laughing. Oh, unbelievable, questioning the masters. You see Lucanus looks super embarrassed, and he goes, no, we said of the... we brought out the beasts. You have to choose one of them.
I didn't know if it was like a think outside the box situation.
Oh Oh, Melora. Someone shove a wine cork down that dude's fucking larynx.
Why don't you summon some weird crick animal
Why
to
did
do
you
it?
summon my ass?
Yeah, Ren, summon his fucking ass.
Yeah, you would summon an animal instead of just using the ones allotted to
I'm
you.
talking about this and I moon him.
All right, everyone, cut it out. Separate everyone.
Honestly, Ren, I think Ren summoned his ass because Mavericks, you wouldn't have just whipped it out. And
Oh my god.
Why
Oh my
did you
god.
do that, Ren?
Seems like is that disqualifying? Is that a disqualifying? He just seems like he cast
I
magic
didn't
on
do.
it. Should we cut off his head?
It wasn't me.
I
If
really
he's
think
laughing so much,
laughing.
doesn't it sound like he
Stop.
did it?
He's laughing. That proves it.
No, it doesn't. All right. You have to choose one of the animals
Okay.
provided. Just so you guys know, kind of metagaming wise, Hippogriff is the worst, but the easiest for you guys to kind of dominate and get to
Dominate.
do what you want. The Griffin is in the middle, and the Drake is the most dangerous, both on offense and as the rider.
I think that Beverly has like a flashback of the phrase "beeferly slow gold," and looks over at Rin and like is honestly a little intimidated by him. There's like an Egwene vibe, but even meaner.
Right, yeah. And way less cool.
Yes, exactly.
You see, his friends don't even like him that much.
They're all pretending not to hear him laugh.
I'm rich and I buy my friends.
Just a real petty elf. I like that, but you suck. So I'm just gonna go with a hippogriff, I think.
I love it. I love it.
Baby, you
Be
go over to
small.
the you
Be
go over to the
low
hippogriff,
status.
and the hippogriff begins licking you. It's just like,
I like that. Can I name the hippogriff? Does it already have a name?
yeah, you go over to like this dwarven beast master. He goes, yeah, it's hippogriff number 5.
I name him Cool Rin.
There's already a cool run. Oh.
Cool Rin, go poop on him.
They stop you from doing that.
Okay.
Hard one. What do you choose?
I'm gonna shoulder bump Ren on my way to my own hippogriff. I'm gonna kick your ass and I'm gonna do it from the fucking hippogriff. What
Nice.
number is this, my dwarven brother?
Let's say number 1. My number 1 friend.
I am number 1.
Hippogriff number 1 goes to Hard One Surefoot. Moonshine, what'd you like?
Okay. I'm going to go for a Drake. I'm a druid. I work with animals all the time. I commune with nature, so...
Moonshine, you go near a drake and it starts like snapping at you. And you mount it, and you really have to like try to break it in as you fly over and
Hey,
join.
baby, don't worry.
Hard
Don't worry.
One
Calm down. We're going to be good friends by the end
and
of this.
Beverly. Mavericks.
Give me the Drake.
Lucanus looks super nervous. Yes, who can forget? The mighty sorcerer, commander over beasts. And hands over the reins to a drake to you.
Mavericks tries to pet it.
It starts biting at you.
Okay. Give me time.
Cool. So you guys all have your flying mounts. You guys see in the first match, Ren and his crew dispatch a bunch of dwarves. They do win. And Ren goes around and does a victory lap on his drake. Oh, what'd you think of that?
I twirl my javelin.
Ooh, I do not
Glint
feel
in my
good
eye.
about Ren's future.
Are we your like only friends that you have to talk to us all the time? Like you have
Ren,
friends.
if I could find out a little bit more about you, I'm trying to figure out if I should absolutely fuck you or just fuck with you.
Flying away so fast. You guys also see the gnome and her Gearforged Templars win their match. You guys see those hooded figures that you saw.
Oh, right,
at
that
first?
gnome. Can I give her like a, what's up?
I report spores to Moonshine. Just heads up, I respect what you're doing. More power to you. That could be Tonathan's mom.
It's not Jonathan Tinkle's mom.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
You know what? I will fucking take a break from going down on her.
I guess it wouldn't be that bad.
So you guys watch and see that the necromancer in the Iron Mask and his Dark Knights also win, and then finally you guys are called forward. One other thing that I forgot to mention is that you'll all have Featherfall for this. So the Master's cast it on you as you enter the play zone. You can see in the city below you there are throngs of people watching the spectacle. Students are out on the university green looking up. There's a loud cheer and chants when you guys come out because you're the university team. You see Carl in the crowd yelling for Mavris. Good luck, man.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, you know what? We might not be friends, but we respect each other.
I'm perfectly okay with you.
Dude, I think you're fine.
Awesome.
Wow.
No, that's a great roommate relationship.
You're having a great time at school.
And then you guys see flying in on a crew of griffins. Starspawn. Starspawn.
What? That's who we're up
Starspawn.
against?
Starspawn.
Oh, this complicates what I want
Look
to
alike-
use.
Starspawn.
This
We have to
changes
go up
nothing.
against the star spawn.
They are. They were
believe this.
always. We always had to beat them. So there's only one team that wins the competition.
I look at Bev and I'm like, star spawn?
Star spawn.
I'm gonna be.
Eat worms, be worms.
I'm going to fully tell you guys right now that the characters that I prepared to fight you were not Starspawn, but I'm making you fight Starspawn, so I'm just reflavoring these other people to be worm people.
You don't understand. I thought we were going up against Ren. I had some spiteful. I had like a really mean spell and a kind of mean spell to use
No,
on Ren.
You can still
Now
use the
it's
mean
Star
spells.
Spawn.
I shake.
Use them.
I reach out my hand. I say, I want a good, clean fight. Well, not that clean because you are made of worms, but I respect you. May the best worm/humanoid win.
You see the main Starspawn guy gets up in your face and he opens his mouth and his worm tongue comes out and he throws up a bunch of worms. Starspawn.
I go forehead to forehead with Bev and I say, Star spawn.
Starspawn.
Star spawn.
For me, it's sort of like I don't even understand what they are.
Truly, neither do they.
You know what?
There is. So, full disclosure, what happened was there is like a type of monster called Starspawn.
Oh, yeah, I've
and
seen
so
them.
yeah, they're literal like fucking worm people, and I put them in as just like background characters, but then you guys got way too into Starspawn, so now these people are Starspawn, even though they're not Starspawn. If that makes sense.
Let's see how this worm turns.
Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
As the worm turns.
Ooh. 17.
Nat 20.
All right.
Ooh,
Nice.
18.
Oh, plus my initiative. So, 22.
I also got a 22.
It's beautiful to see so many worms living together in harmony
I know.
as one humanoid man.
Star spawn.
Starspawn.
Starspawn. So you guys see there is one worm man that has a more ornate robe than the rest, and he is declared the champion for their team. So he is the one that you need to knock out of the air. You guys all start at the maximum height, 120 feet, and you need to knock them down through the out-of-bounds area 120 feet below you through the purple false floor. Mavris, you are first.
Mavris looks at his Drake that's really not happy with them, and okay. Shh. And
so
he
cute.
immediately casts Dominate Beast.
Okay. Nice. What does it need to do?
You attempt to beguile the beast. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are friendly or are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw, but we aren't.
Sweet. Okay, so he'll just roll a wisdom saving throw. That is a nat 6. This Drake really starts to take to you.
And I can issue it commands.
Starts licking you.
Great.
Ooh.
Okay, so you have casted Dominate Beast as your action. Now the mount will listen to you. It also has an attack if you would like to. It has like a lightning attack and a claw attack.
Cool.
So you guys, I'll say you guys started about 50 feet apart. It has a flying speed of 60. It can definitely get you over there.
Okay. I will maybe hold my action for when they go.
Okay.
So I'm not like first out there and getting crushed
That's
by
smart.
people.
I think
Yeah.
that's
Okay, cool.
good.
So you kind of hang back and wait. That is Hard One's turn.
I whisper to my hippogriff, I've eaten many noble beasts, but I'll be tender and true to you. Onward, noble friend.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Yeah, dude. It's a wisdom-based skill. This is wisdom and constitution.
Let's see. 10.
That's a 10. Okay. So you are able to get it to, even with this very docile beast, it's just kind of dumb, and you guys can't really communicate. You're able to get it to move, but not attack.
Can I throw something?
Yeah, so you can like move close to them. Like, where do you want to go? It has a flying speed of 60, so you can get up
okay.
right up in the star spawn if you want. What do you want to do?
Cool. I want to get right up in the star spawn and
Sweet.
try to whack their main worm man with my
Sweet.
hammer.
You fly right up to the main worm man. Star spawn. Go ahead and make an attack.
Fuck star spawn.
Star spawn.
Nat 20, bitch.
Using the king's hammer for the first time in a long time.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it
This
feels
is so
good.
beautiful. The dice have a story to
So
tell.
it's
We
back
are
to a
their-
D10 and a
Crazy dice devil.
D6.
We are
Yes.
the players in their fucking plays.
Just hit those worms.
34 damage.
Jeez, you smack into him and you see a bunch of worms fly out from his robe, and he reaches out to
Holy
grab
shit, you
the
guys,
worms.
he's all worms. I don't know if you knew that about Starspawn, but maybe you wouldn't worship him so much.
That's kind of what fascinates us most.
Oh, I see.
Go ahead and make your second attack.
I'll just make my next 2 attacks at once so I don't have to...
The hippogriff is trying to lick the griffins that are near.
I rolled a nat 1 and a 29.
The nat 1's not going to do it, but the 29 certainly will.
Okay, that is 19 damage on the second time.
19 damage. Good God. You see, your boy here is losing worms by the second.
It is just worms.
It's all worms.
I like the worms, but like
God
as an
damn.
opponent, it's just worms.
I love them so much. I wish
Yeah.
I would lose worms.
Hey, I think the
Bleeding
worms are cool
seems
too.
so pedestrian now.
It's just that we have to beat them up.
Yeah, I don't like what's happening, but I'm
All right.
glad that it's easy.
This is the Star Spawn champion's turn. It is going to try to control its griffin. Got a nat 20. The griffin listens very well. It's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against your hippogriff. So it makes a beak attack.
Run.
To poke its eye out.
oh no!
Attack me, you fucking coward!
Oh shit, y'all are
Star
gonna fucking
spawn.
fall from the air.
7 damage. Your hippogriff is down to 12.
Shit.
And then it is going to make a second attack, a claw attack, and that's a 21 to hit.
Oh wait, you know what? I can impose disadvantage on anything within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
What? What is this?
All the time.
Oh, your new
no,
your new
it's-
fighter
it's my
thing.
new, yeah, it's a new fighter thing.
Like a
that I got.
protection
Fuck,
thing?
dude, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
Protection. Impose disadvantage on someone within 5 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll again to see if this beak attack hits. Still a 17 to hit in the hippogriff. The hippogriff still gets hit.
Okay.
7 damage to the hippogriff.
Okay.
Down to 12. Gonna take a second attack with its claws.
With disadvantage.
Not with disadvantage. It only does it once.
Fuck that.
Only a 10 that time to hit, so misses
Great.
the hippogriff. But then it is this Star Spawn's champion's turn.
Hit me, you son of a bitch. The animal didn't do anything.
He's just gonna hold up his hand and shrug. Star Spawn. Go ahead. He is going to cast Cone of Cold.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's no good.
And give me one for your hippogriff as well.
20 for me.
Okay, you are fine.
And my hippogriff rolled an 8.
Okay, that's not gonna do it for the hippogriff. 19 damage to you, 38 to the hippogriff. The hippogriff dies instantly, just freezes and begins to fall out of the air. Hard one, you have
I can't care for anything.
Featherfall, because there is like a magic field of Featherfall.
And he's also
I'm also
wearing
wearing
a
the
ring of
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
And you have the ring of
yeah.
Featherfall. So you begin falling, but you have not fallen like out of bounds yet.
Do I
but
fall
you do
extra
not.
slower because I also have a ring, or it doesn't
No, you just
stack
fall
like that?
you fall the normal amount, 60 feet per round. You're up at 120 feet right now, but at your turn, you will have fallen 60 feet. Moonshine, that is your turn. You see, Hard One has begun to fall.
Right,
His
yeah.
hippogriff is gone.
I look at my snapping Drake, and I say, God, I love your style. I love how much you reject me. It's so cute. I give him a kiss on each cheek, and then I cast Investiture of Wind, which gives me a flying speed of 60 feet. And I fly to go save Hard One.
So you're just gonna leave the Drake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't gamble on this one.
You see the Drake. On your turn, starts to-
I say, I'll be back, okay, baby?
Go ahead and make an animal handling check to try to get it to stay, to try to like give it a command to stay.
14.
14. You see that as soon as you get off of him and start flying towards Hard One, the Drake starts to fly away.
That's sad, but
So you have a 6.
I felt like I really put myself out there with him, but okay, whatever, okay.
So you're going over and grabbing Hard One?
And I'm going over and I'm catching Hard One.
Awesome. You go ahead and catch Hard One. Go ahead and give me, I guess, I'll let you do either a wisdom or a strength check. It's kind of the strength of your spell to hold Hard One. Easier than it used to be. Although I believe Hard One said he was way more than 180 pounds.
I believe Verdan wouldn't let me be 180 pounds.
Okay.
But also, I'm fucking buff as hell. Nat fucking 20!
Oh, shit. Moonshine, you're fully...
Oh!
You're fully able...
The bell got wrong.
As soon as the hippogriff dies, Moonshine, you run over and you catch Hard
Hard
One.
One, you want to just fucking mount me and use me as your fucking...
Hey, Moonshine.
New mount. Who dis?
Let's do this.
Careful,
Your
'cause-
mount is gone. My mount is gone. Let's do this.
The last beast I rode died, so let's look alive.
Bev, that's your turn.
All right, I think I'm going to head towards Starspawn Prime.
Okay.
I'm going to regretfully cast Bane on them,
Okay.
which means that
I respect you, Beverly.
Yeah.
I know how hard it is to do what you're doing.
they seem like good worms.
Starspawn.
The majority of those worms are good worms. There's just a couple rotten worms.
Yeah, a bunch
in
of
there.
them are falling out.
I respect you. You contain multitudes.
Oogie Boogie rules.
Yeah. Aw. Just a couple rotten bugs in there. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that I can see must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack roll or saving throw.
Cool. Okay, so you're doing it. So there are 2 that are kind of like the Starspawn brutes.
Yeah.
And then there's another like caster Starspawn and the other guy that's like the champion. Who
I'm
do you-
going to do it on the champion and whoever's closest to the champion if possible.
Cool. They're all around each other. So who do you want to
great.
do it to?
Then I'll do it to the champion and the caster and one of the brutes.
Okay, cool.
They need to make a charisma saving throw.
The caster fails. The first brute passes.
Oh.
And the champion gets a 17.
That passes.
Okay.
Dang it.
So just the other caster
All right.
fails.
Cool. That's all I can do this time.
Okay, I'll go in now after
Okay.
they've done that. Yeah. So first, they're all pretty grouped up together, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for the rest of the dudes, and I'm gonna hit them with fireball.
Okay, sweet. So then you won't hit any of your allies because they were going after the prime guy. So you're going after the lesser Starspawn mage, the 2 brutes. So they'll make dex saves.
Yes.
And one of them subtracts a d4.
Ooh, okay. First guy already shout out to the 2 crew.
Hey.
Second one got a 17. I think that's probably not going to save.
17 is my...
Okay, so
17.
even with a D4, automatically fails. And then the other brute, natural 8, fails. So these guys will take the full
Hell yeah.
brunt of this.
Yeah,
So go ahead and roll
fucker strong.
your fireball damage.
So that's 8d6.
Jeez. I'll roll for their griffins as well.
Fried worms.
So 21 for that.
Sweet.
And then I also, because I have elemental affinity, when you cast a spell that deals damage associated with your draconic ancestry, you can add +5 to 1 damage roll. So one of those 1 is now a 6. So now that's 26.
Nice.
And then, if any of them have resistance to fire, it ignores that. It's my
they
other
do not.
thing.
Worms hate catching on fire.
Okay, great.
Starspawn, as they fall apart.
And then also, can my Drake go forward? Can I keep going and attack the?
Yeah, those same guys, you can use a lightning breath attack.
Yeah.
So now they're
Ooh.
also
Yeah.
going to make dexterity saving throws.
Another dexterity save?
Another saving throw. Mage fails. 2 nat 5s. The brute fails. The last brute passes, but they are going to take 4d10 of lightning damage. You see the Drake breathes lightning on them for, 26 damage. Okay.
Fuck yes to this round of damage.
Yeah, more like Star Gone.
Yeah.
Fucks the mage right up. Fucks another brute up. The brute
This
is
round
looking
of
pretty
damage
hurt.
turned me against the stars.
And you see
I've been trying to do that forever.
2 of the griffins are looking like okay, but pretty hurt. And one of them is like on death's door. The one that the mage is riding is on death's door. Okay, so then that is this lesser mage's turn. The lesser mage is going to go ahead and cast Polymorph on
Can I
your
counter
Drake.
spell? All right.
You sure as hell can. What level? What
yes.
level are you going to cast it at?
Yes!
I'm gonna do a 5th level.
You deflect it. You fully dispel this spell.
That is awesome. You are Blue Deck in Magic the Gathering and of rules.
Does the spell reflect and hit another Drake or another Griffin?
It flies off and it hits Moonshine's Drake. That was flying off.
As he runs
And he turns into
Coward.
He turns into a possum. So then these brutes are going to slam into Beverly's hippogriff.
Cran! Cran, no!
You naming it after your friend Cran?
No, Cool Rin. It's
Cool
Cran.
Cran. Got it. That makes so much more
Very
sense.
different than Cran.
Okay. The first brute hits on the first attack for 14 damage. Your hippogriff is down to 5. It takes a second slam attack. Shout out to the
What?
2 crew.
Yes.
Misses.
Okay.
The other Starspawn brute is going to take an attack. Hits.
Sheesh.
Punches this griffin in the face. You see worms go inside its beak and start bursting out of its eyes. Starspawn! And the hippogriff dies and begins falling out of the air.
Cran! Just remember that you were cooler than that other guy!
Maverick, that's your turn.
Can I just rush to Bev and put him on the back of the Drake as well?
Sure. So you have Dominate Beast on the Drake. There's enough room for a tiny little guy like Bev. So you use your movement, you fly over to Bev, and you catch him. Bev is now on the back of the Drake. What would you
Great.
like to do with your action now?
I'm gonna cast Fireball on that whole crew now that I got Bev safely.
Sweet. They will roll dex saves. One of the brutes saved, but the lesser mage and the other brute failed. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So 35.
Mavericks, you blast all 3
Yes!
of the minions out of the air.
Ooh!
Hard one. That is your turn. I'm going to say in order to use your movement, you're going to need to wait until Moonshine's turn unless you want to throw something at Starspawn Prime.
Starspawn Prime is the only one.
He's the only one still standing. And his griffin's still standing.
I'm riding Moonshine through the air.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna hold my reaction and I'll say I know I'm riding you, but you're the boss of me. You let me know where you want to go, and I'll swing the hammer, and then I'll call up to the Starspawn guy, and I'll just be like, "You're finished, man. Just jump."
Starspawn. So that is Starspawn Prime. Starspawn Prime is going to jump off his griffin and attempt to tackle Mavris off his. Go ahead and give me an opposed athletics check.
Oh, shit. I only got an 11.
You guys see, like it's WWE, Starspawn Prime spears Mavris off his Drake, and they begin falling, but they're feather falling, so no one has gone out of bounds yet. Moonshine, that is your turn.
I'm gonna fly down there, go into fungal form, spores him for 18,
Yes.
and then catch Mavris on my back while expelling Hardwan to do his worst.
Okay, so Moonshine flies down, gets herself in position to catch Mavris as Hard One jumps off. Hard One, are you trying to kill the Starspawn, or are you trying to pull him off of Mavris?
I want to put Mavris on Moonshine's back.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check as you wrestle against the Starspawn.
That's only a 28.
Hard One, you see these two wiener sorcerer mages wrestling in the air. You reach over, you pull the Starspawn back. Starspawn, Starspawn, Starspawn!
Yeah, break it up.
You pull him off Mavris. Mavris, you're able to fall down into... you know what? Mavris, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, fuck.
If Mavris messes up big time, Moonshine, I'll allow you to try to catch him.
13?
Okay, Moonshine, low DC athletics or acrobatics check to catch him.
17.
17. You see as Hard One pulls the Starspawn off him, Mavris gets kind of pushed off to the side, slightly off angle from where you were going to catch him, but you fly over and you are able to successfully catch Mavris as you see the Starspawn Prime fall out of the air.
Yes!
Starspawn. Worms start going off in the air as it falls out of bounds.
God
and
damn.
you all are
Respect.
declared the
I
winners.
don't feel good about that, y'all.
Rest in pieces.
No, the worms want to be in the ground. That's their natural spot.
Can I grab one of the Starspawn and like keep it in a jar or something?
Sure, yeah. As the Starspawn Prime is falling out of the air and his robe came off like the Oogie Boogie Man, worms floated into the air. You snatch one and you grab it. Starspawn!
I'm gonna twist the cap off my nanofly jar and stick it out to try and collect some.
You catch a couple. Yeah.
Are they mating yet?
Instantly, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
there's
turning
a
into
lot
little...
of pheromones in that jar,
Oh,
so
for
I
sure.
imagine they immediately go into it.
It's like a Japanese love hotel in there.
So the round has ended. The Starspawn have all fallen out of the air. You see a magic broom flies in and catches Hard One before he can get hurt
All right.
because he was falling.
Hey.
Your brooms are returned to the rest of you, so you can all hover there. You see Ren rides over and very poorly attempts to bond with you. Oh, good job killing those worm guys. They sucked, right?
Fuck you, dude.
What?
How can you eat my asshole? I show my asshole.
Whoa! Lucanus goes, Richard, what are you doing?
Dad, come on, Dad. I mean,
You do not show your asshole to an entire city.
Dad,
You're representing.
nudity is just showing off what Melora fucking dressed you in.
Okay,
And I'm not ashamed of what Melora dressed me in.
you don't need to spread cheeks. Just a moon is a moon, okay?
Headmaster, I hate to even talk about this, but Ren's over there and he's just really coming at us with this really tough bullying energy.
Are you telling on someone at a
What? No.
to the death a tournament where people die?
Speaking of to the death, I remember you guys talked about like the penalty for being an asshole in the tournament is like beheading, and I don't think
Yeah.
I don't feel like Ren needs
Should
to
I get
be
a
beheaded.
sword? Should I get a sword?
Follow through, yeah.
All
I'm saying is-
I can't believe I have to say this to you. Don't be tattletales.
Okay.
Mavers, honestly, my mom taught me the same lesson
Really?
super recently.
Okay. Never mind. I mean, yeah, sure. It's your tournament.
All right. Anyway, I'm pretending that I'm coming over here to just congratulate you, but also please don't spread cheeks.
Why do you
I'm
think
going
they
to go
call
back.
her Moonshine?
I hope it's not for that reason. I'm going to go back to hosting
It
the
wasn't
tournament.
before, but it is now.
Can I do a persuasion at the other teammates on Rin's team and do like a face that's like, this guy, am I right?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 27.
Oh! Sometimes when you laugh, I think it's really low, but then you're laughing because it's really high.
It's one or the other.
You see one of the warrior elves that's with him, this elven lady in like this very cool silver armor with like purple and gold touches, does the jerk off motion.
I do it right back.
Cool. So you guys have your words with Ren, and then your words with Lucanus, and then they
Those are really a lot of words.
What?
We're just showing buttholes and stuff.
Ren sees that the only people he's getting through to at all are Mavris and Hard One, so he starts just looking at them when he makes his insults.
We're gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Rin, by the end of the day, you're going to eat my ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Ren once again just avoids everyone's eyes.
Honestly, Ren, that's
at me.
something that we're only gonna let you do if you win.
True.
It's a privilege.
That.
If you win, you get to eat my ass.
That's best case scenario.
But if you
Ren.
lose-
Again, kind of just a ping pong at this point where it's just one side keeps hitting the ball. Ren is just fully just trying to talk to his team. Keeps looking over. Yeah, okay.
Just keep going over. Okay, we thought of a new insult.
Right. Pay attention. Come here.
So you guys see air elementals come back and usher you back into the castle, into the main hall, and you see that there are only 8 teams left. You are on to the third challenge, the penultimate challenge, as it were.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
Can we do a little short rest? Or?
You can do a little short rest as you prepare, certainly.
I can use inspiring speech after every short rest.
Okay, if you want to use your spell slots, that's fine.
coming.
Oh, is it not? It's a feat, so it's not a spell thing. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a
thing.
feat.
Sweet.
All right, so I hit everyone with another amazing speech. I probably say something like, there's 3 types of people in this world. It's kind of like half a speech and half stand-up comedy.
Wow, I'm so into this.
You got hippogriffs, you got
Okay.
griffins, and you got drakes. And of course, drakes are a little tough on the outside, but they can cast lightning from their mouth.
All right, so
Okay.
Mavericks, if we just keep on watching, he'll spill water on himself eventually. And that's really the best part.
And that's inspiring, right?
Yeah, that's what we do it for.
Yeah, we wait for the water to spill and then we get inspired.
Hippogriffs have hoofs, and they go
Here.
clop, clop, clop. And as I say
Here
that,
it comes.
I just slip on one of the leftover worms from
Oh,
the star spawn. Oh, ah!
Told you should not have hung on to those.
I slip on the worm, and I scream, ah! And the worm goes right into my mouth, and I swallow it. Go. And then I puke up the worm. I make myself puke, and I puke up the worm, and I go, and that's why we're the perfect team.
Now
Once again, everything that I just witnessed is not inspiring, and yet I feel moved to inspiration. I am confused.
it's just, who would have thought that would have happened? Who would have thought we would be here? So, yeah.
That youngin', he just escapes all of my labels.
That's 16 hit points.
So you guys are inspired. You get a few hit points back. You get your 16 hit points from Bev, and you see Lucanus once again takes center stage, and he goes, "The third round is far more dangerous than the previous 2. You will be tasked with stealing from a void dragon, a monster native to the cosmos." Gestures into the air. Everyone groans, except for Ren, who goes,
Do you have to take a
is
shit,
Ren?
dude? I don't. You can open your mouth when you laugh.
Is Ren like supportive of my dad? Because if he is,
You can't even tell.
Can I do an insight to see if Rin has like a bird or like a hamster like behind his teeth, and that's why he can't open his mouth?
No. You see, Lucanus continues and goes, "In a test of intelligence and strength, you will steal a single coin of copper from its hoard and make it back here. If you do not succeed and you would like your life spared, you must yield at the beginning of a round. If anyone is having second thoughts, I suggest you quit now." And there's just silence.
I'm not
amongst
having
the
second
8
thoughts,
teams.
but I think Ren is constipated and has to use the bathroom.
Actually, I am constipated, but I'm not having second thoughts.
Jesus. That's the first hilarious thing you said.
I'm sorry, you said you are
I
constipated.
am constipated. I never shit.
Around all of these people, you just said that.
Yeah, I said it really loud.
So you're having number 2 thoughts, but not second thoughts.
whoa,
Wow.
okay.
Actually, you should show us your asshole, man.
Lucanus yells again, "No one is spreading cheeks here."
Ren was the one that was talking
Ren
about
was
it.
like, we were just sitting here. And
And you
Ren
have to
just-
behead him. I just don't even.
Stop telling on people. Anyway,
I don't even know what's happening.
if everyone is in for the next round, then I shall take you to the cosmos. We see Lucanus flicks his wrist, and bits of arcane gold explode from his hands. As the glitter hits you, you feel yourself lose consciousness. And as you lean back, you see the whole room goes dark, except for the sparkles, which suddenly begin to look like stars. You stay there for a minute, weirdly at ease. You are resting on some sort of invisible platform. You see below you and all around you just endless stars and black space. Then you feel your consciousness begin to slip away from your body. Your physical body stays resting on the invisible platform, and you begin to float down until you slowly begin to form again a second body, first as a sort of spirit, and then you feel whole and solid. You become you again. You see above you, though, that your sleeping bodies are still there. You float down about 200 feet, and when you land, once again, just on an invisible platform, just space all around you, but you see ahead of you a gathering of stardust. It's bright and sparkly, and it takes your eyes a moment to adjust so that you could focus on it, and you realize that this is a galactic treasure hoard. Individual spheres and cubes that shine like stars sitting on a bed of stardust. The stars behind it form a constellation that looks like a dragon. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
How could we possibly fight this beautiful beast?
Fucking 7 for moonshine.
18.
11.
9.
Hard one, you are first. You see this constellation over this hoard of stardust treasure. You do not see a coin in there. You'd need to use an action or a bonus action to find the coin, and if you did, it might provoke something. It is up to you how you proceed. Let me know what you do.
I'm going to hold the reaction.
Hard one kind of just stands there staring at the infinite space and the honestly pretty rad dragon constellation. That is Maverick's turn.
I guess I'll hold my action as well.
Cool, you guys just two bros just standing there looking at stars, scared.
Well,
No shame in just getting ready.
I'm so fucked. I'm not scared is the thing. and
Warming
I'm just
up.
ready.
Okay.
Bev, that is your turn.
I think Beb's got to pull a Bilbo.
Hell yeah.
As a nimble, small creature, I am going to try and approach without being seen. And if I get seen, I will play it by ear from there. But I'm going to stealth up.
Sweet. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
That's a 10? No, that's a 9.
You begin approaching the hoard of stardust treasure, and you see, of course, the dragon constellation comes to life. You see the stars all connect with this crazy red energy, and the dragon forms, leans down over its hoard, and breathes star fire onto you, this red energy. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17?
That is going to fail.
What?
Yikes.
So we'll do the fire damage first to the starfire. The starfire is half fire and half radiant.
Am I not resistant to radiant too?
No.
Okay.
So it would have been 30 fire damage. Instead, it'll just be 15.
Okay.
34 radiant damage.
Bev stands his ground and just lets the fire breathe past him and just takes it and says, "So this is the power of the cosmos."
Well, actually, it's only the power of, this Cosmo. Cosmo the Void Dragon, how are ya?
Oh my god.
I mean,
Beverly Togold, pleased to meet you.
you.
Still trying to kill you.
You're gonna have to try harder than that, my friend.
Okay, that is Moonshine's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to dispatch Handy Andy.
Nice.
Okay, Handy Andy goes forward into the Stardust. Go ahead and give me a stealth check for Handy Andy.
Does he get my Pass Without Trace?
Yes.
31.
31 stealth check. You see this dragon is focused on Beverly, and Handy Andy sneaks into the star pile. You don't have Deadeye's eye thing, though, so you kind of don't know what's going on. I will let you do perception checks or insight checks as Handy Andy. As Handy Andy goes into the star pile, go ahead and give me a perception check. I'm going to say, without the eye, Handy Andy has not good perception.
What do I add to it?
-2.
8.
Handy Andy shuffles through. You see him disappear into the star pile. At the end of your turn, going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack onto Beverly. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh.
That'll hit 19 damage.
Okay.
Are you guys doing anything with your held reactions?
Yeah. I'll do something with my held reaction.
Okay.
I'll try to sneak into the pile with Handy Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to crawl in there
Just
and
like-
hand Handy Andy copper.
Okay, so while everybody is while the Void Dragon is fighting Beverly, you're gonna kind of just run and dive into the star pile. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
28.
You see this beast turns around to whip its tail at Beverly, and in that moment you run forward and dive into the pile of Stardust treasure. You see all bright, sparkling orbs around you. Go ahead and make a perception check. There is like a lot in here. You're Scrooge McDucking, trying to find a piece of copper in here.
A needle in a haystack. A copper and a Cosmo. I did worse than Handy Andy. I got a 7.
Okay, but hard one as you.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. I got an 11.
An 11. Okay, as you look through
That's
it,
decent.
it is very hard to find on first to look, but it will get a little bit easier every time you guys use an action to look.
And I am Scrooge McDucking in here, right?
Yes,
I'm doing the
you're swimming
backstroke
around.
through all
Your
of the
fucking
treasure.
butt is sticking out.
How many orbs are in your mouth that you're like spitting out in a fountain?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm like doing the backstroke, but just sort of turning my head, filling him up, spitting him out
Beverly's like side-eyeing this while he's talking to the dragon.
on fire.
Yes, I am your foe.
It is going to use another legendary action to tail attack Beverly. That's 27 to hit. 21 damage.
Okay.
Mavris, what do you want to do with your reaction?
I feel like I've dealt with people like this before. I think Mavris is going to go up and knows that you're trying to look and you're around as well. And Handy Andy's doing this thing and cast suggestion on the dragon.
Okay.
And say, please debate me, sir. I have some theories on the cosmos that I'd like to
Cool.
discuss.
We'll do a saving throw. That's an 18.
17 is
You see, he goes, you shouldn't even be able to speak in space. Star Wars was completely unrealistic.
You're the one talking.
Whatever. This dragon is just Neil deGrasse Tyson. That is end of your
Truly
turn.
insufferable.
We'll make another tail attack against Beverly. It's a 29 to hit.
Oof. Wow.
19 damage.
Okay.
That is Hard One's turn. Hard One, you're in the star pile.
Cool. I'm gonna start doing the breaststroke and see if I can find anything floating on my
Oh,
stomach.
sweet. Make another perception check.
16.
16 does not do it, but you make it a little bit easier. You continue to go through the pile. This thing is out of legendary actions for now. Mavris, that's your turn.
I'm going to use the Staff of Power and try to cast Hold Monster.
Okay.
It's a 5th level spell.
Sweet.
Nice.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. Yeah, I might as well try.
Okay. Okay, Cosmo the Void Dragon fails, but is going to use one of his legendary resistance of the day. So he starts debating
this
you,
fucking
and then
shit.
he just changes it, and he goes, "Yeah, but what about before? What you were saying about talking in space? That was ridiculous. How can I even debate someone like
What
that?"
I was saying?
Yeah.
You're the one who brought it up.
You brought it up.
No, I didn't.
In the distance, you hear
Eat my ass.
you hear Ren fighting his own Void Dragon.
Pathetic.
From inside that dragon pile, I'm like, damn, mic drop. And Mavericks just won that debate with that closer.
And that is
You can win any fight when you tell someone to eat your ass.
that is the dragon's turn. It is going to roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back, and it does. It is going to go ahead and spit Starfire onto our friends Beverly and Mavris. Guys, go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
Mavericks, don't forget to add 4 to that since you're
Okay,
up
great.
by me.
And I have resistance to fire.
We're a debate team now.
Oh!
The debate king, nat 20!
Nice, you take half.
I had a 13.
Okay.
Do you still take half on a nat 20?
Certainly.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay.
Brutal. They should change that.
Yeah.
They really should. That's
They
not fair.
really should. That's so brutal.
Let me have it.
As a gambler, nat 20 should always give you something special.
A little sauce.
Yeah.
Okay,
you want
keep
some
it
sauce.
special.
Fire damage is 36. So that's 18 for anybody who has resistance.
Okay.
And then you take 9 because you're only taking half, Bev.
Okay.
And then an additional 37 radiant damage.
Oh. So 9 plus 37?
Yes, 46.
Oh, I'm down.
You guys see Beverly goes down. That is
Debate me.
Bev's turn. Bev, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Boy. All right. Cool way to follow up a nat 20.
Nat 20? Another nat 20?
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Bev has 1 fail.
A nat 20 to a death save. How often does that happen?
Should never happen, wizards.
At the end of Bev's turn, it's going to come forward and do a tail attack on Mavericks. Ooh, I don't know what your AC is, but he only got a 16 to hit.
17. My AC is 17.
Jump out of the
Nice.
way. Natural 4 for the
Yes,
dragon.
strong.
That is Moonshine's turn.
I'm going to do a 5th level cure wounds on Beverly.
Aw.
Sweet.
So I'm running over to him. That's going to be
It's brutal.
I got 4 ones on that.
Jesus.
Oh, these dice are poison.
20.
Hey, you got me another turn. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. The dragon has to just swing his tail
Jesus.
down on you.
Fucking Christ,
That's a
man.
26 to hit.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
It's probably not going to do 20 damage.
Hard one, keep swimming.
It does 17 damage.
Okay, I'm still
so you're
up.
at 3.
No. I'll bring you back up. I will bring you back up. If anything, you are a beautiful fucking distraction.
Find the coin.
You can do a perception check with Handy Andy too if you'd like, Moonshine.
Oh, perception check for Handy Andy?
Yeah.
5.
Okay. So you got to beat a 10 to take the DC down. So Handy Andy hasn't been super helpful in there. That is back around to hard one.
Okay, I am going to keep on swimming and try to find some copper.
Sweet.
That is a 13.
13. Okay. Hard one, you are making headway through the pile of
Then
stars.
Why not use my action surge?
To look again.
Yes!
Do a little flip turn on the back of the pool and keep on swimming.
Sweet. Go ahead.
That's a 10 though.
That's a 10. Okay. Goes down again. That is, and your turn, it's going to swing at Beverly. 26 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Bev goes down again. Swipes.
Fucker!
Doesn't come
I'll
from
bring
me.
you back in a real way
Just
next
keep-
time. I'll bring you back in a way that does not depend on rolls.
Mavericks,
Alright.
that is your turn.
Just because I'm worried that he'll fuck up Bev's death saves, I'm going to... I'll cast Thunder Step, which is like Misty Step, but I can bring someone with me.
Whoa.
And it's a 3rd level spell.
That's fucking rad.
Each creature within 10 feet from the space he left has to make a Constitution saving throw, or they'll take 3d10 thunder damage on his failed save.
Okay.
Nice.
So it
wait.
would be Moonshine
you're
and
with
the
him?
Void Dragon because she cured
I'm
Beth.
fine. I can take 3d10. I'll be fine.
Okay. And then I'll just like go as far back as I can.
Sweet. So you grab Bev with a streak of lightning. You disappear back into space.
Do I do con save?
Yes, con save. He got a 21.
22.
Sweet. So you just take half.
Only 7, halved.
Okay. So it takes 4.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Yikes.
Looks completely healthy.
Weird.
Damn.
That is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to roll, see if it gets its breath weapon back. Does not. So it is just going to go in on Moonshine.
Bring it on. Come on.
First takes a bite attack. 27 to hit. That's going to do it. So first 10 cold damage and 20 piercing damage. You feel the cold bite of space I love space. Then takes 2 claw attacks at you. Oh, shout out to the 3 Kree. That's only a 15 to hit. Misses. Natural 4 misses on that attack. That is Bev's turn. Bev, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Oh, gladly. Is it 10? Does that fail?
That passes.
Oh, nice. Great.
Moonshine, that's your turn.
I'll run back and I cast my 6th level heal, which gives Bev 70 hit points.
Yo.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a hardy baby boy.
So, look, I love you. I believe in you. And so that's what's happening.
I lost the debate.
Yeah, but you won the fucking war, dude.
Thanks, Moonshine. I won't let you down again.
So you guys are pretty far away now. This dude can't move as a legendary action, but he does have detect as a legendary action. Ooh. So he's going to look down in his star pile for old Scrooge McDuck here. Doesn't know that he's here, but smells something might be up.
Handy Andy and
yeah, go ahead and give me stealth checks for Handy Andy, and for you still have Pass Without Trace.
31.
Damn.
You're so deep in there. Doesn't notice you.
Yeah, I'm trying to touch the bottom now.
Yeah.
I figure he has the copper all the way at the bottom.
That is Hard One's turn.
Okay, I'm at the bottom of the pool, looking for copper. Come on, you little fucker. 19.
19 does not do it.
Fucking come on!
What?
But you take the DC down by 2 this time.
It's whittling.
It's whittling. Gonna use another legendary action to see if it can detect anything in its pile. Natural 3, beat that. Hard One with your stealth. I think physically with Pass Without Trace, you cannot be found right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a 32.
Hard One so deep into the star pile.
I can't find the bottom.
That is Maverick's turn.
I try to just sneak into the pile.
Cool.
If it's
So,
possible.
you would need to do like an action to hide again. If you want to go into the pile at this point, you just need to like run forward because you're in combat. This dude sees where you are.
I'll just dive.
Just
into
want to
the
go
pile.
like inspect it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sweet. You go dive into the pile. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigate check.
12.
12.
Does that take the DC down?
Take the DC down by 1. You dive into this pile. It is going to use its legendary action to do a tail attack on you. 28 to hit. That's going to hit. 23 damage to Maverick. That is the dragon's turn. On the dragon's turn, it's going to use gravitic breath into its own star pile, into its own horde here. I'm going to need Hard One and Maverick to do dexterity saving throws.
Okay. 19 for Maverick.
10 for Hard One.
You guys see the dragon breathes into the star pile, and the horde begins to separate. It will now be easier to find the coin in there, but with it, Hard One and Maverick are like pulled out of it, and you guys are restrained, suspended in the air. That is Bev's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to, as a bonus action, go ahead and use my amulet
Okay.
to get up another 34 points.
Sweet.
Puts me at 104. And I think I'm going to try and like keep drawing the dragon's attention, whether that is a foolhardy plan or not. I'm not quite sure, but I say to the dragon, you aim to have a knowledge of the entire cosmos. I pose a question to you. A challenge, if you will. A debate challenge.
What is that, good sir?
If you have an infinite knowledge of the cosmos, surely you could pick out a single piece of copper, a single element of copper within the grandness of this entire plane.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Cool. Can I do persuasion?
No, it would be deception.
all right.
You trying to deceive this dude?
Oh, please let me deceive.
I'm gonna say you will need to. It would need to be insane.
Okay, all right. Is 17 insane?
17 is
Nothing's crazier than a 17.
That's got to be the
It's
wildest
a fucking
roll.
odd number.
All right, can I just attack him then?
sweet. You start to like pose a riddle for him, and then you just run forward and swing your sword.
Here's the answer he didn't conceive. Eat my dick!
Go ahead and make an attack.
Nice.
I'm getting it. I'm
Savage
learning.
Beverly.
All right. Let's see. He's using radiant damage, so I don't think that's going to do much. So let me go and roll attack first. Ooh, does 16 hit?
Does not.
Yikes. Okay, 29 will hit, though.
That does.
I'm just going to do my normal radiant damage.
Sweet.
So it's going to be 18 damage.
Okay.
Hopefully I just keep him distracted. That's kind of my aim here.
Sweet. You start going toe-to-toe with this magic star dragon who's
right.
a fucking lame-o. That is, at the end of its turn...
I pose a theory.
I ban you from the subreddit. Swings his tail at you. Is going to hit. That is 19 damage.
Okay.
And that is Moonshine's turn.
All the days to not stock locate object.
I've got locate object, but we couldn't just locate one piece of copper, could we?
If we've got copper in our bag, why couldn't we just use
I
it to
could-
mimic that?
Cool then. I cast locate object on fucking copper so that
Okay.
Handy Andy can get in there and fucking get some copper.
So you cast locate object, Moonshine. You get a ping. You see amongst all of the stars and the stardust, you see light reflecting off of this piece of copper. It's very hard to see at first because it's shining with all the starlight, but you see that there it is right there. It's like a few feet under Hard One. Hard One was like swimming for it and he was close, but he's restrained there. Hard One, you like see it now.
I found it for you, Moonshine, right there.
Thank you so much, Harwan.
You got
it. Everyone, hey, go where Harwan pointed. What a hero.
Wow.
My new elfin eyes.
A true hound dog.
This thing's gonna take a legendary action, swing down on, let's say Hard One. Why not? Here's him talking about his treasure hoard. Is gonna hit.
Bring it on, come on.
15 damage, and then that is Hard One's turn.
Okay.
So you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to try to get out of being restrained because you are in this gravity force field right now.
Got it.
But you can attack with disadvantage. I would even let you like reach for the coin with disadvantage.
I feel like I'm going to protect the coin.
Okay.
I did all the work finding it after all.
Yeah, I'm just pointing right at it.
there. I'll attack with disadvantage.
Sweet.
Nice.
19?
Not gonna do it.
What?
Whoa.
It is made of stars.
Okay, but I got 3 attacks, so
Yeah.
I'll attack 2 more times
Keep going.
with disadvantage.
Why
I'll have to use that 17. And another 19 to close her out.
Like swinging so slow.
Pretty
Just
good, all things
forcing yourself
It's not
against the
slow.
gravity.
That's fucking great.
It's a great workout.
Okay, how about this? Let me pose a question. Will you eat my ass?
Nice.
Will you eat my ass? What's my save? It's a dex save to get out?
It is a dex save to get out. Yeah.
Okay, that is a 19.
You do not get out.
Shout,
You're stuck.
great hypothesis,
I
hard
honestly
one.
think though, like the work that you just did got you a little closer to Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, sweet.
A little further from Liam, a little closer to Chris.
That's
Oh,
all,
that's a wide
all I've ever
Which
wanted.
like
Tail
Liam looks
swings
great.
down at your head.
Liam looks great.
Before the tail swings, when I was struggling to get out, can I at least say that I pulled my pants down to my ankles?
Yeah, sure. Tail goes at your ass.
All right, I'm spreading my ass.
Jeez. This dragon hits whole for 21 damage.
I shouldn't have exposed such a sensitive part of my body.
It was really honestly pretty sick though.
Hard one, you're
It
black
was
hole.
sick.
Mavericks, that's your turn.
Sick.
I can still cast spells, right?
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to
Yeah.
grab the coin and give it to Moonshine because you seem like I'm restrained. Where
I
Oh
am far
shit.
away.
Okay, so you toss it to Moonshine. Go ahead and I'll say you can do either athletics, like acrobatics, or arcana to see how like well you can throw it.
Ooh, that's a 22.
22. Yeah, you grab the copper, throw it right to Moonshine. This void dragon roars. No, that's part of my collection.
What?
My collection.
Your collection?
Yeah.
What if I gave you a copper out of my pocket?
No, it's not that one. That one's special. Moonshine, you catch the copper.
What happens? Is it over?
Said you needed to bring it back. You look up, you see your bodies are 200 feet in space.
How do you wake up?
You can do your dexterity saving throw to see if
yeah.
you get out of being restrained.
Yeah, and that's a nat 1.
It's not going to do it, believe it or not. Going to roll, see if it gets its breath back. It doesn't. The gravity stays. So you guys are still stuck there. It is going to, I guess, charge forward at Moonshine because she's got the coin now. So first one is a claw attack. Shout out to the 3 Kree misses.
Nice.
Next claw attack is definitely going to hit for 19 damage. And then takes a bite attack, 23 to hit, 16 damage on the bite. That is Bev's turn. Oh, Bev, it actually takes opportunity attack from you as it runs at Moonshine.
Ooh! Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Sweet.
I don't take it very well. 13? That misses.
Just hits off its starry scales.
But as a relentless Avenger, I do get half of my speed as part of the same reaction.
Sweet. So you run back towards Moonshine
Yes,
and
absolutely.
follow the Void Dragon. That
All
is
right.
your turn.
It's my turn now. Okay, so Moonshine has the coin. I don't think I can do anything to like help us get up there. Do I? Can I do like a quick perception check as I'm running?
Like an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
God damn it. I'm rolling really poorly today. That's a 5.
Right now you're a little bit too frazzled to think too in depth about it, but you just remember Lucana saying, steal the coin and bring it back here. And you look up and you see your body still up there 200 feet above you.
All right, well, I'm going to turn and face the dragon then and hope that Moonshine can figure this out.
Okay.
And I say, I posit one more question to you.
Yes.
If the universe is comprised of the dust from the Big Bang, from the initial implosion and explosion, then truly would your copper coin not be comprised of the same dust as everything, and therefore one copper coin would have the same value as another?
Rears up to take a tail attack at you.
I slice him right in the asshole.
Sweet. No, my ass.
All right, I'm going to go all out on this one because I can smite now because I don't think I've taken a bonus action or anything.
Okay.
19?
Does not hit.
All right, 20.
Does not hit.
Jesus! Okay, all right.
Takes a tail attack at you. 23 to hit.
Cool.
12 damage. That is Moonshine's turn.
I would like to cast a 5th level contagion, and I would like to afflict this creature with a little something called blinding sickness. Pain grips the creature's mind and its eyes turn milky white. The creature has disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws and is blinded.
What kind of saving throw does he need to do?
It's going to be a melee spell attack. So.
Okay, go ahead and make a spell attack.
I know that Moonshine is casting this on the dragon, but if he does go blind, can we please say that it happened when he looked into the deep dark blackness of my image?
How's a 27 going to sit?
27 is going to work, and since it's a spell attack, he can't use his legendary resistance.
Oh, yes.
This dragon goes blind. No, I am an ancient beast. I can no longer admire the cosmos. This is the worst fate.
You got a black eye from your telescope.
Truly, you are the worst person I've ever met.
Shouldn't have stared that long into a black hole, brother.
He may become blind forever.
It's just gonna swing down on you with disadvantage with claws, just like screeching and yelling. Oh boy, 17
Don't hit.
misses as a legendary action. Hard one, that's back up to you.
I'm still suspended.
You're away from everything, away from the coin. You know what I'll let you do? If you would like to use an action to do an insight check.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll put my head on a swivel.
Sweet.
It's 24.
24, Jesus.
He had me suspended at an angle that was really beneficial to me.
Hard one. You are restrained here by this gravity. And you start focusing, trying to figure out how you can get out of it. You realize that as you kind of take a moment, and meditate and use your mind, that you begin
slip into
to
a trance a little bit.
hover a little bit. You begin to almost like levitate.
What
It's a lucid
up?
dream.
I clocked this. What?
At the end of your turn, go ahead and try to get out of being restrained.
12.
12. It's not going to do it. That is Mavericks' turn.
Having seen what Hard One did, I'll just try to make an intelligence check. 17, just a raw sense.
A 17 is going to let you move your movement with flight.
Okay.
So you know what? Let me go ahead and roll to get out of being restrained, and I'll let you use either intelligence or dexterity.
No. We got an 8.
8. Okay. You're still kind of stuck there. That is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to roll. Dragon gets his breath weapon back, but technically, when its
Where is he going to fire it?
Exactly. When his breath weapon comes back, the gravity beam the energy gets sucked back into him, and you guys are free. But
Finally, I broke the spell.
he is going to breathe his weapon down on Beverly and Moonshine. So, guys, go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. 13.
18.
Nice.
18 fails.
It really sucks when an 18 fails.
Yeah.
Bev, you take half of the fire damage, so you only take 15 fire damage.
Great.
Moonshine, you take 30 fire damage. And then you both take 31 radiant damage.
I'm down.
Oh. Moonshine goes down. You see the coin flaps down onto the kind of invisible platform down here. That is Bev's turn.
Okay,
Is his
awesome.
blindness over now? Because it doesn't take concentration for me to cast Contagion.
If it says it's just a disease that he has now, he's just blind.
Okay, so with one hand, I'm going to touch hands Moonshine.
Sweet.
For, I think, you know what, I'm going to go all out for a full 50.
Sweet. Wow. Moonshine pops right back up.
What's that?
And then I put the coin into her mouth. Hold on to that. And I say, think intelligent thoughts.
I always say things that
And I guess we both just try and float.
Sweet. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Cool. I think about the cosmos and its implications.
As this big nerd just roars, just completely just screaming, debate me.
That's probably not great. 13?
13 is going to let you do half your movement, but you, with Yippee Skippy, so you'll get to go up 25 feet.
Can we say that I'm dragging Moonshine with me too?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, why not? This is
Yay.
wacky crazy balls. You're Mary Poppins.
Don't open your mouth.
And you're bringing somebody with you.
That was me. That was fucking some chill shit.
Just repaying the favor.
So
So-
chill.
Does this dude ever stop being blind? What is the? What is
I can tell you. Okay, so at the end of each of this target's turn, it must make a Constitution saving throw. After succeeding on 3 of these saving throws, the creature recovers.
Okay, so he needs to succeed 3
he
times.
basically has to succeed 3 times.
Okay, so he had 1 turn being blind, swinging at you. So he's going to do 1 save. He does pass once.
Is there an eye wash station down here?
He's just shoving stars in his face, trying to save himself. That is Moonshine's turn. Moonshine, you are popped up. You are with Bev.
I can take a full disengage, right? Can I turn into an animal and then disengage?
Sure, yeah.
So I'm going to turn into a peregrine falcon and disengage.
Okay, sweet. So you
Beautiful.
start flying up. You don't even need to use intelligence.
Yeah.
How many, with a dash action, how many?
It says that their fly speed, from what I saw on the internet, is 90 feet.
So you get fucking 180 feet up. Moonshine,
Bye, bitches.
you
Nice.
fly up as a falcon. You have to kind of leave Bev behind because you can't really carry him with you. You get up and you rejoin your body and you wake up and you are in the Great Hall again with a coin. You look around and your friends are still knocked out. They're still out. That is Hard One's
Lord,
turn.
I'm going to be jumping back in there.
Oh no.
This thing is going to start. It's going to use a legendary action at the end of Moonshine's turn. Start sniffing the air, looking for people because it can't see anyone. Uses detect. Rolls with disadvantage.
I'm so smart.
It does. Okay, Bev, you see he looks right up at you. Can't do an attack or anything, but like sees you starting to fly. Doesn't even see you starting to fly away. Like smells you and senses you starting to fly away.
I'm definitely the most distinctive odor here.
Yeah, I can smell in space. That makes sense. That is Hard One's turn. Hard One, you are free.
I'm free.
You're free.
And since I know this is a lucid dream, and I'm just going to try to fly, can I pretend that I'm a peregrine falcon too?
Right on. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I'm not smart. -1 to that. 11.
11. You can move half your movement. And if you do a full dash action, so basically you just move your movement once.
Cool. 30 feet in the air.
That is Mavericks' turn.
I'll do the same. I'll just make an intelligence check.
Sweet.
Nat 1 on that.
No. You are stuck there. You can't really move.
Devastating.
That is the dragon's turn. The dragon has sensed where Beverly is going to
Come get it.
fly up and try to claw our boy. He still rolls with disadvantage as he attacks you. He misses on the first attack. Second attack, natural 4. He misses. Third attack, 17. Misses.
Misses.
Just vaguely knows where you are, but is still swinging wildly. Bev, that's your turn.
I say, counterpoint, shut up. And then I want to use my intelligence, aka imagination,
Sure.
to transform into the Yippee Skippy boat.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, 17.
17, that's your movement, yeah.
Cool. All right, so with a full dash,
Shit, you can do 100 feet.
Yeah. So
you're
that puts
what?
me at 125.
That's a cigarette boat, baby.
Yeah.
Damn. What up?
It's just got my face like stretched across the front. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, I believe you're 70 feet from the end of it. Oh, the dragon also gets to do a saving throw to try to get out of being blinded.
Yeah.
That's a natural 7, but it's con is
Does
plus 9.
not.
But it's 16, so it still fails. Jeez. Okay, so that's a
Yeah.
fail.
Dope.
One more fail and he's fully blind for fucking 7
Please don't do this to me.
Are you scared?
I'm so
No,
scared.
this is great. Now you can look at the infinite void of space whenever you open your eyes.
Moonshine, that's you. You're in the Great Hall.
can
You see a couple other teams start coming to. You see Ren comes to. Oh, we already finished.
I'm just going to, I believe Beverly has taken the most damage, so I'm just going to cast like Cure Wounds on my unconscious friend Beverly.
Huh.
That's going to be 10.
Cool. Bev, as Moonshine interacts with your real body up on the mortal plane, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
So that's going to be 16.
Moonshine, you see as you heal him, just like he just seems very at ease, at rest. That is Hard One's turn.
I'll just keep on swimming for the surface.
Sweet. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Get in the boat.
I'm swimming for the cigarette boat. I fell out of the inner tube.
No.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
9.
9. You're stuck there. That is Mavericks' turn.
Just gonna do the same. I got a 2. Shout out to the 2 crew.
welcome.
Welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
part of
Stuck
the
there.
family
Nice to be
now.
here.
At the end of your turn, we'll try to detect and see if he can see if anybody's around. Is not able to detect you. Is just going to kind of hold its action and see if we can find any of you and then charge at you. That's Bev's turn. Bev, you're 70 feet away. If you can move your speed, if you get a good enough intelligence check, you'll be able to get out of there.
How close are Hard One and Mavericks?
Mavericks hasn't really moved, I don't think.
I went up once.
Okay. They're about 175 feet down. You're
Kind of that
70
like
feet.
dream where you have where you're like, I can fly, but then you like can't.
Yeah.
You're still like kind of jump a lot.
I can only get back to them with my full dash. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. I guess I'll just pierce through the veil of reality. Are y'all okay with that? I like rapport spores of Hard Ones. Like, I can come back for you.
Take that fucking cigarette boat up to 11, baby. I'll get out of here eventually.
Pelor, take the wheel.
This blind ass dragon can't find me and Mav.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I bite my teeth at Maverick.
Iceman.
It was the Top Gun Iceman.
13.
13. Cool. You can move half your movement.
Half.
So you get 50. So you're
50.
20 feet away.
Oh, I'm so close.
Where you need to be. That is Moonshine's turn. Moonshine, you are
Can
up
I
with your
thorn whip Bev up to me?
You can like attack his body and try to wake him up, but you are in the real world. You're not in space anymore. You don't
so
see
healing him didn't bring him back.
No.
Try the opposite.
All right, I'm gonna thorn whip his dead body.
Okay, so you are gonna whip at Bev's unconscious body. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You
Okay.
whip into Bev. Bev, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Roll 2 8s. So that's going to be a 12.
Okay,
My bonus.
Bev, stay sleeping. You're just whipping his dead body as he just lays there.
All
That
of this has been. I went from healing you to whipping you.
Here's the thing. I'm just enjoying being a boat so much. I don't want to wake up.
hard one. That's your turn.
Okay. I'm swimming. I guess I'm gonna keep on swimming.
Intelligence check.
Nat 20, baby.
There we go.
Dude, you can move. You can move twice your movement, so you can dash
Wow.
twice essentially.
Oh, so I can. So is that is
Whoa.
a dash 60? My
So
speed is 30.
So you can move 120.
Great. I'll do that.
Mavericks, you watch Hard One rocket.
Sick.
Okay.
I'm not bursting out yet, right?
No, I think you're still like 50 feet away.
Okay. Well, because before I burst out, I want to pee onto the dragon. So I guess I'll just take my I'll take my penis out
Okay, got it.
and I'll get ready.
It's gonna use a legendary action to try to sense where the piss is coming from.
Yeah, I haven't started pissing yet.
Okay, right. Just penis out. Just penis
Yeah, my
out in
dick's
cold
out.
space. That is Mavericks' turn.
Major
Okay.
shrinkage.
I'm gonna just keep rolling. A 3. I rolled a 1, then a 2, and then a 3 on
Your
these
fucking
intelligence.
champion
Okay.
stays put. At the end of your turn, one more time is going to try to find the general area that you might be in. That's a natural 18. He does. He is able to find you. Okay, so he makes his first attack with disadvantage. That is a natural 1 on the lower one. He misses. That's another fucking natural 1. He misses. That's 16 on the third one.
17 is my AC.
He misses all 3 times. He hates his life so bad. He's going to roll to try to get out of being blind. That's a 27.
That'll save.
That's another save for him.
So that's 2 save and 1 fail.
That's 2 save and 1 fail. Bev, that's your turn.
All right.
Bev, you need like the most minimal intelligence check to be able to get out.
Bev doesn't want to get out. Bev likes his new life as a boat. That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you burst out, you rejoin your body, you come back to the real world, and you can still use an action. Your movement got you up there.
Oh, all right. I burst out, and then I am going to whip out the Elix whip that we got from the Feywild
Hell yeah.
and try and whip both Mavericks and Hard One at the same time.
Okay, sweet. Well, yeah, you have 2 attacks. You can just do one on one
Great.
and one on the other one. So you do it. They're fucking unconscious. Guys, go ahead and make wisdom saving throws with advantage.
19.
Mavericks, you wake up. Hard One, you see Mavericks disappears below you. You
Piss on him, dude. Piss on him.
You wake up to being whipped super hard and just wake up in real life.
I'm just like choking.
Hard One, what did you get?
you.
I rolled a shout out to the 2 crew and 12.
Okay.
So I imagine I don't save. I'm just gonna start peeing now because now that I've
Okay,
seen Mavericks
you start pissing.
disappear, I feel like I don't have a lot of time left. I could disappear at any second, so I'm just gonna try to
Hard
pee on
One,
the dragon.
and this dragon, Mavericks, is up. That is Moonshine's turn. You can try to wake Hard One up.
I guess I'm gonna cast Long Strider on Hard One so he can like move a little faster.
Sure, you cast Long Strider on Hard One. He looks like a super fast unconscious man. That is the dragon's turn.
Fire's touch, and I'm here with his unconscious body.
The dragon is gonna hold its reaction to try to find where the piss is coming from.
I shouldn't have started.
And He's going
I
to
started early.
try to get out of being blind.
Wait,
nervous spurt.
can Longstrider mean that he pisses a little more?
Yeah,
A little
I mean,
more
it's. Let's see if the
Fast
piss in his eyes
Longstrander.
helps unblind him. He gets a 19 Constitution.
That saves.
Okay,
No
hard
longer
one.
blind.
You see your piss clears the vision of this dragon. Who then you are super far up there. You're 50 feet from the top, right?
Yeah.
This thing cannot get 150 feet to you. So it is. Actually, it can with a dash action. So it is going to fly 160
I put my penis back in my pants.
You
I
see
put my
the-
penis back in my
You
pants.
see this dragon flies all the way up to you in one quick motion. Pull it out again. I want to bite it off. That is Bev's turn.
Okay, I look at Moonshine and Mavericks and say, "Everyone, we have to beat the shit out of our friend."
You think so?
I pull out the whip and I just wail on our
Go ahead and make a wisdom
Just slap
saving
him.
throw, hard one. You're just like this deep sleep.
Do you have
One.
advantage? or-
Nat one.
Oh God!
And I had nothing to wisdom. 16.
Does not do it.
Oh no!
The dragon whips its tail at your penis.
No!
Which is in the pants now. We'll say, oh shit, he got a nat 20.
Just crit on my dick.
This dragon's logic is impeccable.
19 damage to your crotch.
Jesus.
That is Moonshine's turn.
All right, I just fucking I take Rosaline up and I fucking go after her.
Can we just slap him?
I really.
All right, yeah, I fucking chill touch him. I chill touch
there you go.
him.
Hard one, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
4 and a 10.
4 to 10's not going to do it.
Oh my God,
Goes ahead
Jesus.
and takes another tail attack as a legendary action. Misses on that one. Hard one, use your intelligence and float up a little bit. Tail swings out underneath you. That is your turn. Go ahead and make an intelligence check to fly away from this dragon.
That is a 18.
18, hard one. You may use your movement. You are able to fly away and escape. You rejoin your body. You come back to life. Your friends are kicking the shit out of you. Come on, you haven't seen any of this other stuff. You don't know the logic behind what's going on. You just wake up in this great hall. Moonshine is hitting you with a chilled touch, and Mavericks and Bev are just like beating the shit out of you. With weapons.
hey.
Mavericks, get his temples. Get his
I'll
temples.
do the left one. You do the right.
Okay.
Cool it.
I'm going for the asshole.
You guys all regain
The most
consciousness.
sensitive part.
You guys all regain consciousness. You're all in the Great Hall again. You look around you, and you see your opponents for the final round. The final four of the tournament de Magi.
What?
The tournament de Magi.
Huh?
Mage Madness.
Dad,
Mage Madness,
For
there you
real. For real.
Thank you.
You see
You're humiliating me.
You see the royal elves of Gladeholm, Ren and his crew. You see the little gnome woman with her Templar clockworks. And you see the shady guys that you had clocked when you first came in. The kind of Shadow Knight looking guys with like black armor, and then the dude wearing the black cloak and the mask. And everybody go ahead and give me an insight check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Hard one. It hits you. You saw it before. The gnome was wearing a gold necklace with a gold sword on it. That's the symbol of the Chosen.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Fuck me, man.
Just
Wow.
like leave
I'm
us
not
alone.
A rehabilitator.
You know,
Yo,
we were-
you
we
called
were-
her hot, right?
She was trying to fuck that
I'm standing
gnome.
by it. I'm standing by it. I think I can turn her.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We got a bunch of things to plug. First off, check out our after show, patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. Please don't sing yet. You can listen to the short rest, our after show. Thank you again to our guest, Zach Oyama. He'll be back again next week.
Thank you
course.
for having me.
Do you have anything to plug, Zach?
I will just plug Dimension 20 on Dropout.
Our new season, Unsleeping City, is very fun with Brennan Lee Mulligan, Siobhan Thompson, a bunch of our other friends from College Humor and the like.
And Zach Oyama as Ricky Matsui.
Ricky Matsui.
Mr. March.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. March.
Guys, you can see us live. We have a bunch of shows coming up. September 10th, we will be in Atlanta. September 11th, we'll be in Philly. September 12th, we'll be in New York. September 13th, we'll be in Boston. And
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Wow, incredible.
September
Off the dome.
September 14th, we will be in Pittsburgh, baby. Pittsburgh.
Bah, bah.
You can get tickets at nadpod.com/live. Caldo, do you have anything to plug?
Ooh, this week, I'm just going to go ahead and plug the P.O. Box again. 1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I memorized those numbers. I might as well use them.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Really
yeah.
impressive, honestly.
Jake, what do you got to plug?
I'm going out my beard again, so I'll go family beard oil business
yeah.
this week. Brother,
Oh, yeah.
sister beard oil. Check it out. Google us.
Sweet. Guys, and you can follow us on Twitter, at CHMurph is me, at Caldy's Caldwell, at Extra Emily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake, and at Zach Oyama is Zach Oyama. And you can tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NADDPOD. We are the youth of the nation. We are the youth of the nation. It's the end of the episode, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
We love you.
Love y'all.
Starting with Brad D, the only pebble pot that isn't craven, also the only pebble pot that can eat anything spicier than a bell pepper and not have to go to the hospital afterwards.
J Loma 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard One's Gymspiration, currently working with Hard One on a new bulking diet called Half Elf All Protein.
Dylan B, a sword-wielding wizard surrounded by a floating army of blades at all times. After an unfortunate incident involving an angry bee, Dylan has been banned from all of Bohemia's botanical gardens.
Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hardwine's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage, has recently been doing edgy street art of Theala as a bird. Real, thought-provoking stuff.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, ale maker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike, made a farmhouse saison so good that it made Melora put down her crick water.
Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia. Dan is an explorer who uses his beard like a whip. There are no Nazis in Bohemia, thanks to Dan.
Wow.
Must
Hermes
be nice.
W, the Bat King. As a kitty's snub-nosed bat, Hermes has a bit of a Napoleonic complex and rules with an iron wing.
Bat facts. Spartus, a barbarian therapist. Spartus helps their clients work through their rage issues so they can tap into even more deadly and long-lasting rages.
Wow.
Adam R., the R-rated assassin. Despite the name, Adam mostly kills people with poison, however. They're snorting a lot of cocaine while doing so.
Danielle, the dastardly dame. Danielle is currently has Mavris' frisbee and has no intentions of giving it back.
UC, aka Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias in Red. Hugh was the one who convinced Lydia to break up with Elias. Devastating!
Ouch.
It was necessary. Daniel Yu, aka Multifor, the many-faced magician. Half the faces tell the truth and the rest only lie, but all of them love the drama.
Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm. Jordan got their start as the college DJ for the Elven Academy, but was quickly banned after playing Kid Kobold 30 times in a row.
It's honestly not enough. Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, born of the sword, and owner of Zords. That's right, Jeffrey has 5 magical dinosaur robots that combine into a giant fighting machine. Neat.
Cutter W, High Elf Dandy turned Crick Barkitect, was privately commissioned by Lucanus to build a stump inside his mansion tent.
Aw, John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom. Just a heads up, Schubert's rapport spores were recently hacked, so you might want to change the password to your brain.
Oh, okay.
Ryan M., Hard One's Ram, who was turned into a rampire when Hard One bit him, was recently reincarnated as a goat man and is now gathering forces for their final battle against Hard One.
Yeah, fucking right. Elena C., a star spawn who survived the wizard tournament and was plotting to take revenge on the boobs, but was then unceremoniously eaten by Erdan's birds.
Oh, no. Michael McD, head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn, knows the ancient secrets required to make a forbidden drink known as the oldest fashioned. The secret is 2 cherries.
Don't muddle them.
Andrew M., a crick elf who exploited the regrowing leaves in the Whisperwood and is now the world's richest crick. They can now afford all the brown they could ever suck.
Wow.
Victor T., Balnor's boy, whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world. Luckily, Balnor was insured, and now Victor is loaded with crones, the official currency of early 20th century Austria.
It's back, baby!
Justin I., a professor at the Magic Academy who caused controversy by telling students they should just ignore spell components unless it's narratively interesting to use them.
Whoa, Jacob C., a Bohemian mushroom dealer whose psychedelic shrooms keep coming to life, which is adorable, but very impractical for business.
Elena M., a.k.a. the Noid Dragon. Elena sits upon a massive hoard of pizzas and is the bane of delivery people across the globe.
Mick Pucks, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website, also helped Lucanus finally install antivirus software on the thinking cap.
Nice. Earl and Kathleen L., a Gladeholm elvish couple who adopted a crick youngin'. Their home is now overflowing with love and also fire.
Jive G, a car filled with worms. In the real world, that's a problem. In Bohemia, though, that's a car spawn, and it's your new best friend.
Jostrich, the Jock Ostrich, Carspawn, leader of the Academy's undefeated Ultimate Frisbee team, and the only other wizard that Mavris respects.
Daniel R., Ram Daniel's evil twin, currently plotting with Ryan the Rampire about the most humiliating way to kill Hard One.
Impossible. Jennifer V. has a V even more vicious than Cobb's. To obtain such a magical core, Jennifer had to train for years in the field of abjuration.
Ooh, Destin C., Carl's younger sibling who idolizes Carl and assumes that Carl must be the most popular student at the university.
Oh, keep dreaming, Destin. Devin B., the Bodega Lord, despite not having an obvious kitchen, can make a breakfast sandwich appear out of nowhere.
Wow.
Sergio Salazar Solomon Sarkarius de Sequani, 7th of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk with sweet snake patterns on his skin. Sergio is famed for their erotic dances and taught Jens Lindell everything he knows.
Amazing. Michael L., a network executive who approached Balnor about turning In the Bag with Balnor into a late-night TV show.
Wow.
I'd watch.
Sam H., Alanis' dealer, has never snorted arcane but does enjoy grinding it over some pasta.
Yummy. Trele, the Cray Fae who loves chambray.
Ooh.
This Fae can't get enough of a denim button.
Honestly, same.
Sure. Aaron G., master of the banishment spell. The Bohemia Department of Waste Management has been trying to recruit them to deal with the litter problem in Lower Galateron.
Good luck.
Jory S., a jacked wizard, constantly reminding people that the brain is actually a muscle, so reading is like going to the gym. Huh?
Too true.
Alucard, a reverse Dracula. Alucard also got reincarnated, but as an elf half.
Unfortunate. Baby Doc, the only doctor to ever perform their own C-section. And perform they did for a wrapped TV audience in the first ever live stream of a birth.
Adam H., a dwarf whose hands are so strong they can crush bone, but they channel their gift into running a very successful massage parlor.
Ryan, Hard One's Ram, also got a coin from Akarat and considering finally using it to get revenge on Hard One for eating them. No, Ryan, I didn't do that.
Big Buck, pregnant elk, moonshines, elk and baby. Big Buck hopped on the leaf with Cooter after Mavris left, and it was cute as heck.
Ooh. Richard X Machina introduced the crick to water polo, or as the cricks call it, splash ball.
Troy McSee, Ren's ear, nose, and throat doctor who is working tirelessly to figure out why his laugh is so nasal.
Cannibalistic Cthulhu sounds like a savage, but the sad truth is they're just deathly allergic to vegetables.
Sam L., a card bard. That's right, they use their gift of poetry to make very moving greeting cards.
Dom R., a clockwork assistant who is a dynamite assistant, but does loudly tick like a grandfather clock. It's very distracting.
Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold, really powerful but needs to be charged frequently and has a hard time connecting to Wi-Fi.
Blitzbrig Dimitri, owner of Dwarger's Big Burger. Try the Goatman double patty with rat cheese curds and a shaved mithril. Whoa! Fuck me to death!
That's how you order it. It's off the menu.
Secret menu.
Caleb Storm, cupbearer in Cord's Great Hall, recently switched Cord to stemless because Cord kept spilling.
Nicholas C. has starred in every single movie ever made in Bohemia, currently starring in Titanic, the harrowing tale of one of the worst airship crashes in history and all the Titans that died in it.
Mike H., the strongest pixie in all the Feywild, once ripped a piece of paper in half after only 3 tries.
Kevin S., the first Frostwind dwarf to add I love you between fuck you and eat a rat.
Matthew E., a star spawn who was disqualified from the Wizard Tournament because they tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Star spawn.
Carspawn.
Samuel B., a mysterious hooded figure who's been following the bend of boobs since Esri. Terrifying.
Tilford G., author of the hit children's book and movie Ulfgar Goes Punch after years of silence, just released a book called Tilford Goes Punch about an author struggling with writer's block. It's honestly terrible, that book.
Jeez.
Guardian of Light, Zach H., Bohemia's only Keyblade wielder, mostly uses it as a pizza cutter.
Effective.
Gotta seal the darkness one way or another. Curtis S., the leanest, meanest green teen. A skinny scout who's real quick to anger, probably because of their low blood sugar.
Colton B., absolutely devastated by Starspawn's elimination. It totally fucked with their fantasy wizard tournament team, Carspawn.
Carspawn.
Jens Christian T., a Trinfluencer who travels all over Trinivale on #sponsored vacations.
Jealous.
Gage M., the last green teen left in Calateron, heroically proved that you can have a jamboree for one.
Aaron C., Mavericks' ultimate frisbee coach who recruited Mavericks straight out of high school.
Montana Monarch, a butterfly who rules with an iron fist. Montana Monarch received the Fist of Power when looking for nectar in a flower one day and hasn't looked back since.
Ellen D., the fiercest woman in Bohemia, somehow managed to grapple a star spawn even after it turned into a bunch of worms.
TJM, the gnome barbarian. If you face off against them, tee-hee is the last thing you will ever hear.
Terrifying. RPKB, R2D2's less helpful cousin, can be used as an ATM, but would prefer you didn't.
Taylor S., a.k.a. Trask the Traveler. What's their secret? Really expensive orthotics.
Yo, me too. Anime intellect.
What?
Loves a good tournament of strength, but wishes they could have learned the Starspawn's undoubtedly tragic backstory. Carspawn.
Carspawn. Solo Dolo, the first astronaut to step foot on the Blood Moon. Also, the second astronaut to step foot on the Blood Moon. Sadly, they fell on the 3rd step, so that's as far as they got.
Joshua C., a super honorable paladin who works for the Chosen, but only because they fall asleep during all the meetings and have no idea what they're up to.
Larissa J., master of the counterspell, hated by every type of Bohemian, rich or poor, big or small.
Dylan CM, the wannabe DM. Dylan uses a soggy piece of driftwood as a DM screen and recently gave all of his players bed bugs. Just spring for a real screen, Dylan.
Kelvin Noodles, the pasta elemental. You can summon Kelvin Noodles by boiling some water, adding some whole wheat pasta, then cutting your hand and pouring 4 quarts of blood into it.
Practical. B Money, Balnor's hip-hop alter ego. B Money is currently feuding with a Chosen rapper who goes by the name Barzitz Ilsden.
Andrew A., a good friend of Ambrose Montgomery who hid all of their money in Ambrose's walls. Whoops, sorry, Andrew. That money is ours now.
Damn. Jay, Alana's the best bud in college. No one knows Jay's real name, but Jay is called Jay because they smoke mad Jays.
Oh, Heartless Master. Heartless Master is so powerful they can survive without a heart for 3 whole seconds. Oh, actually, nope, sorry, they're dead.
Cece Lulu, a famous pop star in Bohemia who once collaborated with Kid Kobold, POD, and Snow Patrol in a song that critics called confusing.
Right.
Paul B., Akarat's assistant. Paul was recently fired for not organizing Akarat's wine by alphabetical order. When we say fired, we of course mean shot with a fireball. Paul still has a job.
Barnesonator, a well-respected halfling who builds the best barns in Hillhome. Those suckers have enough room for the animals to roam and a sweet beau's Bose sound system.
Yasmin, aka the Yasminian Devil, a devil go-getter who recently moved from the 5th layer of hell to the 6th. Congrats, Yasmin!
Keep
Moving
climbing
on up.
or descending. Eric G, an Eladrin who recently blew off some steam by picking flowers. The realm may never recover from the troll war that ensued.
Jackalope Oddity, the drummer for Pendergreen's favorite new metal band, Rat Nuts.
Zach C, the singer of Rat Nuts, who was recently imprisoned by Pendergreen so he could sing to him while he plays Xbox.
Aiden R, the only person in Bohemia without a tragic backstory. Just a solid, happy person. Congrats, Aiden!
Killing it. Jeremy R, the bartending assassin for the SS Stormborn. You're dead before the mango margarita even hits your lips.
Ellie K, secretly in love with Mavericks' roommate Carl, isn't all that attracted to him, but he's just so solid.
Always there.
So solid, so solid.
Luke
Car's
H
fun.
has been described around Gladeholm as being nearly as solid as Carl. He's just so solid.
Ritterin, Kaka's new master. Sadly for Ritterin, Kaka recently made a daring escape and is flapping furiously toward his old master. Hard one loves you too, Kaka.
Who wrote that one? That was nice.
Bro, this section.
It's so obvious every week to know which one's Jake wrote.
I'm Hopeless, a down-on-their-luck adventurer. I'm Hopeless was super excited to participate in the Wizard Tournament, but Rin gave him such an epic wedgie that they had to go home to get their underwear surgically removed and are now recovering in Gladeholm.
Timmy R, a Starspawn wizard whose wizard staff is just a giant worm. Whenever anyone lays eyes on Timmy R, the only thing they can say is Starspawn.
Carspawn. Alex M, a high elf turned rye elf. That's right, they opened up a Jewish deli and are slinging pastrami sandwiches. Good on ya, Alex.
Cody John H, currently giving Erlen a makeover that will make Beverly wish he never took you for granted, the darn fool, and Erlen looks good.
Oh, snap a pic. Aaron R.S., a wizard school student who once tooted into the spell horn. Thankfully, it wasn't a stinker, just kind of a squeaker that most elves thought was a car tire outside.
Stinkers and squeakers.
Lucas B, a warrior who rides into battle upon a wriggling steed of their own. Wait, it's many little wriggling steeds. Lucas B is riding a
Carspawn. Reuben A, a winter wolf who just loves to cuddle. Reuben is playful and loving and honestly thinks they're just a sweet little lap dog. It's so cute. And they once tore the throat out of a frost giant.
Aww.
Jordan L, the greatest tuba player in Bohemia, thought about joining the Band of Boobs for a brief moment, but then they started playing their instrument, and Jordan was like, oh, absolutely, no, fuck that.
Laura S., the first person to get Lucanus drunk on Crickwater. Also the same person to call Lucanus a steed and send Lucanus home when he really couldn't hold his huff.
Oh.
Jay Parker, the first player to hit a so sick trick playing the Giant Shredder game at Smuggler's Bounty, also managed to hook up with the succubi and not have their soul eaten. Solid weekend.
Carl Solid.
Jealous.
Austin C, the Jester Mage, a sorcerer who imbues items with magic and wreaks havoc on the world. Austin is the reason the Watchman was hip to Beverly's goof. Austin had gotten him with it once before.
Ooh, Austin.
Austin M.R., a.k.a. the butcher known as Bonesaw. Hard One no longer craves fresh blood, but Austin's tartar is absolutely tempting as hell.
Crack that egg. Just a pissed off Triss, a.k.a. Touch It, has recently grown the roots over the Bear Prince's grave just to mutilate his dead and buried body. Savage move, Triss.
Oh, okay.
Kaylee Elise, the honey queen with a heart of gold, or is it the gold queen with the heart of honey? It's all yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Dave J. Bellin the Bard, a traveling bard that follows the band of boobs around singing the tales of their exploits. Currently being sued for defamation by Ren's father based on a really hilarious couple of verses.
Devin W., a half-orc sommelier who just opened their own wine shop called Orc in the Cork.
That's cute. Chris
Very
H.,
cute.
a personal trainer hired by Hard One to gain back the mass he lost after his body transformation. Though Chris thinks Hard One is crazy, he looks just as tall and huge as ever. God
Damn, who wrote that? That was really nice too.
Shanoa B, a rare bird that Erdan would absolutely lose his shit over. Thankfully, he has no idea of Shanoa's existence.
Sam H., the winning plaintiff in Pawpaw's first case. Sam was awarded 100,000 brown leaves for burning their mouth on a Dwarger's Big Borger.
Yes. Jared E., Lydia Stormborn's new personal assistant in Shadowfell. Lydia has a hectic schedule, but Jared is making sure she keeps with all her appointments. They both know how important it is to stay in touch with Lydia's constituency.
Too true. Brian, Pendergast's former roommate, decided it was time to move out when Brian had their parents visit, and Pendergast called Brian's mom a knob.
You're a knob. Coming in here while I'm still sleeping.
Mom, man.
It's freaking 11 a.m. I'm still sleeping. You just have your parents come over. It's bullshit. Her Majesty Claudette. Sounds kind of pretentious until you meet Her Majesty Claudette, a tiny little kitten who naps inside a sun hat. Hello, my queen.
Carborough Chapel Hill FPV. A super chill Aarakocra who lives in a nest by the sea and spends all their days windsurfing using their wings as sails. But Carborough must choose a side eventually. The Great War is coming to your shores.
Shit.
Wow, poetic. Persephone, a keychain who doesn't turn into a robot, but is a very cool keychain nonetheless. A 20-sided die on a giant ring with a long lanyard, just rad as hell.
Perfect earring.
I am so jealous. Prince of Ravens, the Kinku son of Riva, who has teamed up with a second cousin of Scullus to find the band of boobs and execute them for their crimes.
Whoa.
Look out, guys.
Joseph M., the half-orc bardish. Joseph attended Bohemia's Bard College of Valor, but flunked out because of bad grades. Now Joseph works as an airship gas station attendant and plays the lute in his mom's basement, but his mom loves it.
Yeah, that's supportive.
Aw.
Reese and S., a half-human, half-possum messenger who traversed Bohemia delivering letters. Reese went on to found the Pawpaw Post.
Whoa, so Pawpaw's just an employee of Pawpaw Post. Interesting. Jackie, a mage who uses their mage hand exclusively to tell people to talk to the hand. It's funny, then it got old, but actually, now it's funny again.
I'm laughing. Haley runs a very successful business at the creek, flipping stumps. Haley is getting into some legal trouble for cutting down protected trees to help their business, but they're going to be fine. Haley's lawyer is Pawpaw.
Oh, yeah. That is all for this week, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to all of our Council of Elders, all of our Patreon subscribers, and all of our listeners. We'll be back next week with another episode. You can go on over to our Patreon to listen to our short rest. Thank you.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, sweeties.
That was a HeadGum podcast.